Testing audio. Okay, so I said I was gonna go eat. I ended up not eating. Okay, so let's continue. So this is for the bot, fixing the bot after an undo. So I'll demonstrate what the bug is. So let's say, uh, so before I can demonstrate what the bug is, I need to show you what T-spin finder mode is. So T-spin finder mode, you can set n number of moves until the T-spin. So it'll go up to, I believe, 6 and goes down to as low as 0. So on 0, there are 0 moves until the T-spin, which means you will see the T-spin on the game. Uh, oh, yeah, okay. So as you can see, here's the T-spin, and actually when you turn on this mode, there's a button that shows up. It's called Next Puzzle. So we'll hit Next Puzzle, and as you can see, there's the T-spin hole, and again, there's the T-spin hole, and the way I set it up is the T-spin hole. It's not just the hole, but it's a complete T-spin double setup. So the rest of this grid is filled out. These two lines here, as you can see. Um, so when you execute the T-spin, it clears both lines. So it's a true TSD. See? Okay, so the way this works though is, uh, how did I generate the bot? Sorry, how do I generate the these T-spin shapes? Because clearly they don't just come out of thin air, right? Okay, so it's a very simple solution. What I do is I have the bot play on its own, and on every move I scan the whole board for this shape. And there's a small piece of logic that finds T-spin shaped holes. It's like, is there this shape, fixed on the origin? Look for a Tetris empty square to its left, look for Tetris empty on its right, and look for Tetris empty below. And it needs to have an overhang on one of the corners, so either this corner or this corner. And the rest of the grid in that row needs to be filled out. So anything that's not Tetris empty. Um, and that's it. Now, the way n moves until t-spin works, and this is going to bug out, is let's say I change this to 1. Okay, so now the puzzle is showing us 1 move until a t-spin. Now, if I hit this, notice you don't see the t-spin anymore, but we are 1 move away from a t-spin, and that is just if you move this O piece 1 to the left, then you'll see where you'll see the T-spin. Now the way this works is it finds the T-spin, as we saw when this was 0, when this setting was set to 0. It'll find the T-spin and it'll execute 1 undo. And when it executes that 1 undo, we'll be in this state. So if I hit bot there, you can see that it plays its move. Now if I do undo, it undoes that move. Now it hits undo only once, that's why we're here at this screen. Okay. Now if I do something like choose game mode and we hit 2, you'll see that we're 2 moves away from a T-spin. Um, Notice again, there's no T-spin here. Um, and the move it decided to go with is placing this over here. and then placing that Z piece on the left side of the screen. So there's your T. Now, this is where I'm having trouble. The undo button is somehow causing the bot to become confused. So it hasn't happened yet, but it will happen. Since the undo button has been pressed this session, we're going to see the bot sort of bug out. Okay, and again, this is two moves, so if you move this L piece here, and then move this J piece there, then you'll see the T, and so on. This will bug out there. So I clicked it, and now the game is frozen. See that? And the game is frozen because you can't see it visually, but the board state is. So I need to backtrack a bit. What happens when I click T-spin finder mode is the the bot chugs through a normal session, and I scan for the T-spin shape, right? Um, and up to now, it's been working fine, but uh, you'll see that the bot will start to make nonsensical moves, thinking that the board is in a state that it's not actually in. So the board will actually be one way, but the bot will think the board looks a different way. So it's placing pieces as if the board looks the way it thinks it looks, which means you're sort of, it's sort of like driving with a steering wheel that's uncalibrated. Um, if you, let's say you're playing basketball and you're really good, and not only that you're really good, but you're standing 1 foot away from the basket. Um, you're gonna make every shot. Okay. Now let's say somebody puts a blindfold on you, and this is the equivalent of turning on T-spin finder mode. Let's say somebody puts a blindfold on you. You're really good. You're 1 foot away. You're still gonna make every single shot. Now, what happens when somebody clicks undo? The equivalent of that is somebody moving the basketball basket somewhere like 5 feet to the right. Now you think that you're doing the right thing because you think that the basket is a foot in front of you. So you're doing the right thing. You're throwing it at the same force, the same angle, but you're not getting any results because somebody has changed your internal state, which is where you think the basket is. So that's what happens when the undo button is pressed. So I can demonstrate this by letting the bot play. See, undo has not been pressed yet, so everything's fine. Now I'll press undo, and we'll hit play. Nothing's gone so far. I believe it is a combination of undo being within a couple moves of a hold action. So that's another theory I've been working with. So let's undo again, let the bot play, and we should see inconsistency soon. No, let's undo. Okay, I'm gonna undo right after this hold. So there was a hold that was played. Okay, still okay. Let's hit undo. Still okay. Undo. Still okay. Undo. Still okay. Undo. Still okay. So this is one of the tough things when you're coding is one, it's hard to reproduce a bug, and two, well, this ties into the first one. It's hard to reproduce the bug because you don't know exactly what causes the bug. It happens sort of non-deterministically, as far as you can tell. But but once you find out what causes the bug, then it becomes a little easier to debug. Okay, so it's still working. Let's undo. Still working. Okay, I hit undo twice. Maybe that'll do it. No. Maybe it's an undo before hold wants to be pressed. Strange. It So we literally know that the bug is still there because T-spin finder mode bugged out. Okay, this is really strange. Usually I can get the bug to appear within just a few tries. Okay, let's undo a ton. You know what? How about I press this and unpress it? No. Hmm, that's really weird. Okay, let's try this. See, we know the bug's there because, see, it's not working now. If we look at the CPU, we can see that now it's looping on something. I'm pretty sure I know where that loop is. T-spin. Where is the logic for detecting T-spins? Here. So is TSD shape given the top left cell? Okay. So here's the logic I use to detect T-spins. If I put this breakpoint here, I'm sure it'll stop. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's stuck in this loop. So let's let the program run. Yeah, see that? Now I'm sure if we print out what the board looks like, it'll look crazy. As you can see, the board is so crazy that this doesn't even look like a board anymore. Whereas this looks like a board. This up here, this doesn't even look like a board. Okay, maybe I don't want to loop in there, I want to loop out here. Or loop here. There we go. It's stuck in this loop. I'm going to turn this debugger off for now. This breakpoint, I mean, and then we'll see. Yep, stuck. We are indeed stuck in here. And that's because the board looks something ridiculous, I'm sure. So let's take a look at what the board looks like. Let's print it out. For debugging. Okay, let's see what happens. I should probably limit that because it's gonna spit a ton into this console. Okay, the game looks fine now. I need to take this breakpoint out, let it run. Okay, next puzzle. And we're bugging out. As you can see, the game board looks pretty wonky. Let's lock it there. Look at that. This is a ton. Like it's obviously a bug because the bot finds T-spins within like in almost every single bag. Maybe it'll skip a bag here or there to prioritize a Tetris, but it never goes. It can never go this long without seeing a Tetris. I mean a T-spin. So look at this crazy board. Like it's already filled to the top. You see, like it's very messed up. Um, Now we have to understand why the undo is causing the inconsistency. It's, and what's weird is the undo only messes up the bot sometimes. Maybe if we come up here, we can see exactly where it fails. ugly. Okay, it's starting to look wonky here. Like, okay, I've got an idea. Every time the bot button is pressed, I need to print the board, print the current tetramino, and print the hold. Um, I need to print everything that you can see on screen. So I need to print the board. I need to print the next cue. I need to print the current piece and the hold piece. You know what? Here's another idea. Because this is a practice tool, it makes perfect sense not to limit the number of times you can press hold. Because in the guideline game or the official game, once you press hold, you can't press it again for that turn, right? You can't, like, once you press hold, you're sort of locked in to that hold. So right now, if I were to press hold, L would go into hold and T would come out into the active playfield, but I couldn't switch it back to get L into the playfield and T in hold. Um, but for the sake of this app, it's a practice tool. If you accidentally press hold or you change your mind, then you can just press hold again. It'll keep switching between them, no problem. So since the bot abides by guideline, it may be the case that no, it can't be because the T-spin finder mode uses undo in a normal way. I mean, it uses hold in normal way, um, so it's never doing double hold. So that's very likely not the issue. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do to debug. Um, every time bot is pressed, print the board. So bot pressed. Should I print it before and after? It's a lot of work. Yeah, I'll do it before and after. So here's before. Let's close this out. Oops. Okay, so print game state before, and we have to do it after. So this prints the board, and just to make it easier to read, like this doesn't need to be 20 units high. Um, let's do 10. That should get us to about here. We'll do 15. Okay, now print the current tetramino. Oh wait, current, I have code for this already, current cue. Hold piece, cue index, current piece. Where is current cue coming from? Ah, Current to use the game queue. Next Tetraminos. Yeah, it is next Tetraminos. Literally. So I can just rename this. Hold piece. How do we get that? Hold piece is a game board, hold Tetramino, Tetramino type. And this should be resolved. And okay, build succeeded. All right, so we have to do this before and after. Turn this off. I also need to turn off the prints. Print current queue. I need to turn off all of this. Okay, now let's print the game state after. All right, let's see what the inconsistencies are. We need to check up on what's happening before and what's happening after the bot is being pressed. Build failed. Gotcha. Let's just do this. It's failing because I've redeclared a variable in the same scope. Oh, I can't do that in Swift? Okay. All right, fine. Whole piece 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Is that it? That looks like it. Okay. All right, let's hit bot. Dumb. Should have put it in here. Freak. Okay, we can still finesse this. Where is bot pressed being called? Here. Bot pressed. So I'll put it here. You know what? Objective C func bot pressed debugging. And here we'll call bot pressed. And now we have to move the prints. Wait, what? What the heck just happened? Wait, what just happened? Where did I just remove this from? Where did I just move this from? Um, Within this while exists TSD shape in board. While, okay, so I need to remove it from here. Remove this from here. Well, technically I don't need to. Okay. Bot pressed debug. Debugging? That's not what I typed. Bot pressed debugging. Now we'll put this in here. Just maybe the parentheses are not lined up. Yeah, there's an extra one down here. Okay, let's change this. And that looks good. Not parentheses, brace. Curly brace. Wait, what? Build failed. I might have commented out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now bot pressed. Here we go. Here's the before. Wait, where's the before text? Oh, I'm stupid. Let's print this as well. We need this to easily delineate each run. And I'm going to take this out of full screen so we can see both. The log print. Okay, so there we've pressed it. We can see the board state here. You can see the eyepiece that's on the ground. The current, wait, why is the current Q SLZ? And that's it. Here, that's correct. We have IOSLZ, and after the hold piece is the J. Current Q is not fully populated. Interesting. See, I'm not sure if that matters right now, but we'll see. So before and after, you can see the L piece that was placed. This L here, that wasn't there before. I, current Q is IJST, after. Hold piece is T, current Q. Where's the current piece? Did I not print the current piece? Okay, I'm gonna kill this. First of all, let's fix. This isn't right, technically. Maybe that's why the bot isn't doing as well as I thought. Because this left index is chosen wrongly. Yeah. Or maybe it's because of this. Let's see. Why is the current queue only showing 4 pieces? Hmm. I might understand what's going on here. LTSIJ. Let's hit it a few times. LSZOT. Hold piece is T. The board does look like this. Blank, 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 blank. Okay, let's do an undo. Oh, let's try this. No, I can't. I can't let the bot run through with T-spin finder mode. Maybe it's because the bot goes too fast. That might be why. Because it's not happening anymore. It's not happening unless it's. See, it's not happening unless I force the bot to go super fast. It might be a speed thing. It might be um shit a race condition because it's not happening when I play manually. But when I run through the TSD stuff, T-spin finder mode, it's going at blazing fast speeds, as fast as the clock will let it go. Um, that might be why we're having issues. Let me just keep undoing, see what happens. Yeah, nothing's happening. It's and this was consistent last time too. See, my manual playing is not as fast as letting the CPU have unfettered access to running the bot. Um, Now we can test this theory by seeing whenever uh, this is being pressed. I'm gonna actually have, for each time I press, I'm gonna have the game uh, press it 50,000 times as fast as it can. So here's bot pressed for, God, I don't even know the syntax. Swift uh, for loop. I really don't know the syntax. Okay, for index in blank. For index in one, let's just have it go 1,000 times really fast. Okay, so this is going to go 1,000 times. Hecka fast. Before it's nothing, and after, what happens? Yeah, not good. Clearly some kind of inconsistency when the game goes too fast. Um, what is left index here? Left index, left index 1, right index. Look at that. This is very likely a threading issue. Um, because notice the left index 1 is at 1,000, so it's been incremented that many times already. But right index is supposed to be this plus 5, which it's not. Um, very clearly a race condition. Shoot. Now this is tricky to fix because one, races are just hard to fix in general. Two, the game is running at a speed of 60 frames per second. So almost every piece of code that you see here is being executed 60 times per second. So I can't technically sleep in between bot presses. Maybe I can. Swift thread sleep. Let's see what happens. See what happens if I try to do that. It's a really, really bad programming practice, but let's just see if that's the issue. Thread dot sleep until thread sleep milliseconds. Swift 5. What is the time interval? Number of seconds. I wonder if I can do partial seconds. Let's see what happens here. Not good. Interesting. Look, that's fine. Looks like that worked out just fine. But it's this stupid thing that's failing, which, oh, maybe it's not a thread issue. Oh my God. Let's change this back, take out this. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Another victim of copy and paste. Okay, let's let this run 100 times, see what happens. Okay, that's fine. See, it's fine. Oh, it's 1,000. So it doesn't seem to be because the bot is running really fast. Okay, 100, 100, 100, 100. No, doesn't seem to be. Weird. So what is it about the TSD that's causing it to fail then? Don't need this. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, maybe we should just step through the code. TSD. Okay, where are you? Next puzzle pressed. Maybe it's this. T-spin mode selected. Okay. See, nothing crazy is happening here. It's not doing anything except undoing. Maybe it's the order in which it undoes. Maybe that's what. Maybe the undo and the game thread is intermixing. Let's see. Okay. What is this? Sec bad access. I think what it's saying is this object is null. Cold clear dot cc bot. It's a null. Huh. What the heck? Why is this null? How could this be null? So request next move. Where is this called? But I'm checking here. If this is okay, request next move. What is coldclear.cc bot? don't understand why this is null. Where is this called? Maybe I need to step back into this function. Okay, let's see what cold clear is. Cold clear does have a value. And then we go into request next move, where cold clear .cc bot is null. Doesn't make sense why this is null. Can't tell, I think the app crashed. Maybe I shouldn't have pressed this like 5 times in a second. But it seemed to be working before I spammed next button. That's weird. Okay, okay, though. Maybe that was it. Maybe it's because of this, that nil free, but that still doesn't make any sense. It might be because of the sleep that I put in. It might be because of this. This seemed to have fixed it, which is really freaking ugly. hate that. I hate that this would have helped. That means I need to do some research and figure out how to actually handle thread safety, deallocation of non-allocated memory. Hmm, that makes sense. Now I remember why I put this here. Hmm. If I click it before the bot has a chance to finish, then it crashes. Okay. That time I clicked it while the bot was still moving. Okay. See, I had a feeling that I would have needed this. Where is it? I wrote this God knows how long ago. Um, disable while here. Bot button should be grayed out while AI thread is computing next move. I knew this would have come in handy. When did I write this? Of course, no dates. No, June 21st. Here's the date, October 4th. All right, now let's try this again. Okay, I'm clicking. Click. It's done. Now I click. It's done. Now I click. Done. Click. 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 Okay, now I'm going to click twice. Click twice. There we go. All right. Turns out that is how we reproduce the fucking bug. Um, just don't just don't allow the user to press it that fast, I guess. mean, it's not like they need to press it that fast. That's cope. Because the whole point of this exercise is to, see these, like, think of the move. F. Okay, but okay, I'm gonna install this to my phone, and we will have a nice updated version on the mobile device. Now I can actually use T-Spin Finder mode. Okay, oh shoot. There's a ton of debug statements right now, but I'm gonna leave those in. Hmm. Okay, now what I want to do is use right trigger for next puzzle. Okay, I just sat there and played Tetris for like, I don't know, was it 3, 4, 5 minutes? Um, D-pad. Where are we? Right shoulder, left shoulder. We don't have a trigger. Let's do that. Right trigger. Oh, we have a left trigger somewhere. Yeah, because I use this for piece projection. Right trigger. I'm gonna change this. If you okay, I remember this. If you apply greater than 80% pressure to the trigger, so like almost completely held down, then it'll activate. Right trigger. What do I want to do here? I don't want to do value changed. Or I can use a different button. Pressed. Right trigger. Pressed change handler. Pressed. Is it press or pressed? Okay. Where's the button for next puzzle? Oh, next. I'm dumb. Next puzzle. Next puzzle pressed. Next puzzle pressed. Okay, let's test this. Because it's kind of annoying not having a button. Because I've got to reach over onto the touchscreen and hit that next puzzle. Nice. Okay, that seems to be working. Okay, that works really well. Change game mode and moves until T-spin. I'm having so much fun playing. Yo, where's that T piece? Okay, that's enough playing. Um, okay, that's good.